Hello fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a general reading for fire signs. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. And happy birthday, Sagittarius. Now the overview of your reading is choose love. Okay? If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt and frustration all transform into the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you had a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Okay. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If it resonates with you, fire signs, please like. For those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share to those who might know a fire sign. But the center of the issues, or the center of what's going on, is yourself here. Okay? So this is all about you. And for some of you, it also represents Sagittarius. Okay? Ooh. For some of you right now, though, it shows it signifies a wise, positive, adventurous, masculine energy here. Okay, you can actually speak about a literal person. Okay, denotes a handsome, charismatic, bold man over 40 who has commanding presence and strong conviction. Their strong leadership skills. He attracts attention wherever he goes. He takes action and gets results. The very in a motivative, creative man who open to new concepts. Okay, but in general, the King of Wands is a positive omen. Okay, even when it does not represent a literal individual in your life, it can signify that men around you are generally supportive and think well of you. You will be feeling ambitious and goal orientated though, and furthermore, you have the energy to kind of accomplish whatever you have in mind. So you need to think positive. Okay, if it's regarding your work, you can indicate a man with hair on the lighter end of the spectrum. He wants to serve as a mentor for you. Okay, this man, this is somebody you can trust. Okay, he wants to serve as a mentor here. This person you can actually count on. It could be another fire sign, an Aries, Leo or a Sagittarius. Okay, but for some of you, it strongly shows a Sagittarius that you could be dealing with. Okay, for some of you though, his people skills can be a bit rough around the edges though. Okay, but you need to learn what you can from him, but pay attention to the places where you wish to conduct yourself differently than the way he does. It's like take the good, leave the bad kind of thing. Okay, but overall things should be going well work wise. And if you are looking for employment, the King is a very positive significator. That's a position that you'll be pleased with. It's likely to be forthcoming soon. So if you're looking for a job, it's a good time, especially if the person that's interviewing you is a fire sign. Okay, if it's regarding your love life, okay, that's also an excellent omen. Okay, it could signify someone you care about also has a protective and caring feelings about you, and that they are also willing to work hard if necessary to make the relationship work. Okay, you might be you may be more than usually focused on your own work or your career right now for some of you. Okay, but some of you need to make time for romance. Okay, even if you're currently single, or you'll end up with working being the only thing in your life if you're single and just working all the time. But you need to kind of get a balance in life, you know. Now, where some of you are coming from is the hyphen here. Okay, it's well suited for a career in education, medicine, or religion. It talks about increased knowledge, education and skills, spiritual growth, teamwork, necessary for a job, for contentment. Some of you, it's talking about bend to authority and do what is expected of you, and watch for your ethical conflicts here. So choose the moral path. You need for social approval affects your decision here. So this could be going on in work. There could be a lot of drama going on in the workplace, or some of you were dealing with a Taurus. Okay, but for some of you, the hyphens could also, like I said, represent somebody who's religious, or it could even be a working environment for some of you. Okay, because for some of you right now, it's about doing the right thing. Okay, some of you may be struggling with an issue and unsure about what is right for you or what the right thing for you to do. But all the answers are within you here, fire signs, okay? You just remember that the right thing is what's right for you also, okay? But it also speaks about spirituality, this hyphen here, okay? Everything from traditional religion to earth-centered spirituality and any other spiritual notion that you can conceive of, okay? There may be a tension between your idea of spirituality and the right thing and the ideas of others around you. So some of you need to kind of stand up for your own beliefs, because it seems like the rules and the system of doing things are probably playing a major role now. But for some of you, rituals of any sort will be helpful to you now. Even if it's just a movie with friends every third Saturday, okay? Because if you're just working all the time, then you're not giving yourself a balance. Even if it's to go and spend some time with your friends in the past, okay? Some of you though, you might find a teacher or a mentor or some sort that you have been kind of needing to appear in your life now. Or you could be called upon to be that teacher or mentor for someone else, okay? But this is a good time to kind of get involved with groups, even if you don't think of yourself as a group person, okay? As you'll find that you have much to learn from them, okay? Take what's good, leave what you don't need, you know what I mean? But some of you though, work should be going very well, provided you are able to organize and work within the rules, okay? If it's regarding your love life, okay, it's also likely to be going very well, although in a pretty traditional way though, okay? These energies will work best for you if you can kind of conduct yourself in whatever way someone in your shoes is expected to, okay? Now is not the time to book the system here, or to be too unconventional any more than you have to be. Felt that cough coming. I had to go and drink some water. Now we're done. I don't know if any of you have problems speaking in the past or speaking up for yourself. Some of you though, when it concerns your finances, it's time to play by the rules and use down to earth, normal, traditional way to handle your money, okay? Some of you need to seek the advice of bankers or a professional money manager or people with more experience dealing with money than you have, okay? Because this is a good time for investments, provided they are conservative and stable. But this is not a good time for taking chances with money or going for unusual stocks or bonds, etc. Okay? That's for somebody. Wow. And for some of you, I'm hearing here that home life and your marriage looks good. Somebody could be racing in. Somebody could be some news could be coming in quickly about some trouble at home. It could be to do with a mother figure or a baby mama, or you're dealing with a karmic here, Okay. Someone's very materialistic though. Someone's very materialistic, and they got to be careful with the finances, I'm hearing. Okay. So let's see. This is for fire signs. Yeah, somebody here needs to be careful on their spending. Okay. Because you could get some news that's going to come in quickly here. Because it seems like somebody who's in a married or committed or very religious. Okay. Somebody here who's could be dealing with their baby mama. Okay. But you seem to be trouble at home. That's what's ahead of you. Okay. Somebody's been overspending here. Right? And it could be somebody you're married to or somebody you're living with. But you've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and that's upright. So this is somebody here, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Okay. It seems like this person's job is the center of their life here. They seem to need a balance, like I was saying. But there's also seems to be some form of deception, I'm hearing. Okay. He seems to be financially successful. Okay. But it seems to be that he kind of values hard work and public service. You could be working for the public service, but it seems to be realistic and down to earth. Okay. Could have been with this person for a long time, or married for a long time for some of you. But it seems like somebody's here is coming in with some form of apology or an offer of love. Okay. Or you're dealing with, you got a child for this man, or there could be some news regarding some pregnancy. Somebody could be pregnant, just fish in that cup. News could be coming in slowly about this earth sign. There could be some news regarding somebody's pregnant. Okay. Tell me about this hyphen here, because it's in the background now. You could be just coming out of that. Some of you are in this right now. Alright. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Taurus, and they may have both in the chart in the past. But this person here is a male over 40. He seems to conceal his emotions. He's very intelligent, but a dangerous man. He can be very cruel and self-centered. He plots against you here. He's very sadistic and manipulative. This person enjoys causing suffering and trouble. Okay? He looks out only for his own interests, and you need to watch out for his actions. Okay? Because this person, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they might even have Taurus in the chart. Okay? But you're dealing with somebody here who could even be coming across a bit like a narcissist, like they don't care, they got no feelings. Okay? No matter what comes out their mouth, they not seem to have no filter. Okay? But this person is usually represents a powerful, opinionated, forceful man in your life. He will often, but not always, have hair on the darker end of the spectrum, but he's not particularly open to new ways of doing things. Okay? It'll be difficult to get him to be open to any sort of change, this person. Right? Very stubborn. Right? But he seems to have a very forceful energy. Whether or not he represents a literal man in your life, you will need to accept that you can't always change anyone's mind, because sometimes the best you can hope for is compromise. Okay? And being forceful or like a bully yourself is not going to change anything. In fact, it's likely to have the opposite effect. Okay? Especially for those who may have air in the chart. Okay? But for some of you, a man in your work environment may be holding back from saying things that it would be helpful for him to be saying. Okay? So some of you need to keep your ear to the ground and listen carefully. So if you're looking for work, as with the upright meaning, okay, a man's likely to be dark-haired and stereotypical man's man. Okay? He may be in a position to hire you, but you will have to impress him on every level to get the job. So stress your understanding of tradition and the importance of following the rules, because this person, when they're upright, like you to follow the rules, okay? If it's somebody you was dealing with in the past, okay, it could mean that this strong, forceful, opinionated man may be part of a scenario. He could be stubborn to a fault. As with the upright meaning of this card, if his man is your beloved, okay, it means that you're going to have to accept him as he is, whether you are male or female, okay? You'll best deal with him by drawing on feminine aspects of your nature, okay? But don't put up with being mistreated, however, okay? Because this man can walk line between being stereotypically manly and overstepping their bounds, okay? So you need to protect yourself. And also, do not accept dishonesty from him, okay? Man's man or not, you know what I mean? Because somebody you could be partying with, or somebody that could be partying hard, somebody that they wish, okay? Somebody's deepest desire, okay? This is I wish that's going to be granted. Problem solved. Some of you could be satisfying your sexual relationship, emotional peace. Some of you's goals are being achieved here, or some of your dreams have come true, okay? But you need to take time to enjoy your success, okay? And revel in your rewards, okay? Because there also could be some material possessions that are attained through your wish. Wow. You have to be very patient with this person, especially if you're married to them, okay? Now, for this Empress here, who's reversed, you've got the Emperor here sticking out. This definitely could be a marriage or a couple that's in a long-term relationship. But the Queen's reversed. This could be somebody who has infertility problems, or they got sterilized, can't have children, okay? But there seems to also be some fear and anxiety from this Empress. There could be some trouble at home. Somebody's something that's personal, and a relationship problems due to some form of extravagance or overspending. Because it seems like life is out of balance there, and you seem focused only on material belongings, this person, or this could even be you, but possibly there's some psychological problems going on, okay? But there seems to be no personal growth here. There seems to be some war, somebody's hungry, or there's some sickness, there's some loss of possession here, okay? And there is the male and the female, okay? The Emperor is a loving relationship between father and child. You are the master of your own emotions, leadership ability, card of authority, there's willpower, there's self-control, there's projects, there's ideas, okay? You're in a position for the males of responsibility here, okay? Could be two Aries or a Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? But I can only see what's ahead of you. The only problem seems to be with this news that's going to be coming in quickly about some trouble at home. And it could be to do with the Empress, okay? Overspending for some of you, right? Well, for some of you, when she appears in reverse, it can indicate that you're placing too much emphasis on your masculine energies and need to give attention to your feminine side, because that seems to be a bit off balance here, okay? Because some of you could be coming across a bit too masculine, okay? Especially the feminines, okay? Because we all have both masculine and female energies, alright? But, and it's vice versa for the men, I'm hearing, okay? Because you may have mistaken idea at your deepest level that you're not very attractive for some of you. And if you are feeling this way, you need to give the matter some thought and recheck here, okay, fire signs? Because you have things to offer on every level. So give yourself some credit, okay? Start saying positive affirmations to yourself, okay? Some of you need to get more in touch with your love and happiness that flows within you. Meditate, self-love, you know what I mean? Don't be waiting for somebody else to show you love. Give yourself love first, and then you know the difference when somebody gives it to you, if it's as genuine. Okay, know yourself first, I'm hearing. Okay, for some of you though, if it's regarding work, you see, it's like your work is well appreciated and well received here. And you may not be aware of this here, fire signs, okay? Just realize that others in your work environment trust you and trust your work, okay? So return the favor where it's warranted for some of us, right? So, if it's your love life, you could be suddenly find yourself being pursued by several prospective lovers. And if you are in a committed relationship, like some of you are, it seems like, okay? Pay particular attention to your intuition about the relationship, I'm hearing. Okay? Again, the message of the Empress here is to trust your instincts and your intuition and follow your heart. Okay? Because if you don't, you will one day regret it, I'm hearing. Because remember, choose love. I'll read it again. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Okay? So, that's where some of you are. But you got the Three of Wands, and that's reversed. Could be somebody else that's involved here. Okay? Third party situation. Could be, doesn't necessarily to be a relationship. It could be a friend, mother, auntie, sister. Could be anybody. Okay? But somebody could even be given to two here. But someone's trying to detach themselves from a toxic, codependent relationship. Because, look at this, somebody's been lying, cheating, and sneaking around here, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but someone's been lying, cheating, trying to get away with something, but they're going to get caught, even if it's you. Someone's going to get caught here, okay? Because for some of you, could be a father figure here who's been given some bad advice, okay? And they could be rejecting your ideas or dreams, okay? But there is a decision to be made, okay? And some of you may have made the decision too hastily here, okay? There's been some unsound business judgment here. Some of you could be going through some bad luck, and it sneaks up unexpectedly for some of you. There seems to be money or investment may be lost here for some of you. Some of you need to withdraw from an unimportant argument here and save your strength and energy for the most crucial battles, because some of you could be arguing with your partner or arguing with somebody at work, okay, or somebody is a third party who's getting involved, okay? But remember, don't allow somebody to trigger you here, fire signs. Just don't allow it, okay? Even though somebody's here has been a bit of a narcissist and spiteful, or somebody here could be partying time in the past and overindulging in alcohol here, okay? But somebody here wants to kind of offer some form of apology, or they could be letting you know, say somebody here is pregnant, or somebody could be getting some urgent news from home to say that somebody here could have had a miscarriage, and sorry about that if that's the case, okay? But same time now, as I'm seeing here, right, this Three of Wands here who is reversed, where it could be somebody who's just a third party that could be getting involved, or somebody here that could be sending you some news, okay? For some of you though, the Three of Wands is also speaking to you regarding things going a bit better, okay? Better than you would even expect to in the near future, okay? Because you may finally get a well-reserved rest or break from your hard work, Some of you still, you need to allow yourself this time to recharge, okay? And for some of you, you can refer to a wish coming true in a positive way for some of you. Some of you still, you need to think carefully about what it is that you really wish for and why, because you're likely to find yourself with a sudden understanding that's coming to you about yourself, about other people, and about the world in general. But you must trust this new knowledge, okay? For some of you, if it concerns your work, it tells us that you're going to be making some important steps and leaps with regard to your work. You could even be preparing to start your own business in some way. But in general, you can expect good things with regard to what you do. Some of you, don't be shy. Let your talents be obvious to people. Cooperate with others, okay? If it's concerning your love life, if you recently had a difficult in your love life, because you can see that it seems to be like somebody's off balance here. Do you see this? Someone's no longer waiting, okay? For some of you, your love relationship may be coming to an end when the reverse Three of Wands appears. So if you're looking for love, someone may be established a relationship with you. As the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover. And if you're looking for love, give people a chance. You may be surprised in a very good way if you do, okay? Things are going to be also looking up for you soon financially as well for some of you. However, this increase would definitely be tied to some form of collaboration or cooperation with others for some of you. So don't try to do it all on your own. If you have financial questions, find a good advisor, I'm hearing. Okay, go to a professional. Don't ask your friends, okay? Alright, let's see. But for some of you, what you seem to be focused on, it indicates a male under 40. They're very confident, sexy, seductive, attracted to women. They're full of energy though, always in a rush, with a lot of nervous energy. Excellent at starting a project, but not good at maintaining things. This person is in and out your life. This person seeks constant change. They're very impatient, they're passionate, they're temperamental, enthusiastic, very emotional. And he understands others' motivation. So the news could be coming in quicker. This is somebody that's coming in and out of your life quickly, but I still pick up some form of deception. Okay, don't know. Let's see, because it seems like someone's going to get some news regarding an offer of love. Someone could be at a crossroad where they're going to need to make a decision. Okay, this is somebody that comes in and out of your life. This even could be you, fire signs, that needs to make a decision. Okay, because you're at a crossroad. Somebody could even be at a distance from yourself. Okay, but the Two of Wands here, right, it's got a world, person's holding a world in the hand. It indicates a personal power and courage. You will command the respect and attention of others. Okay, some of you are embarking on a new adventure, but you need to act decisively here. Some of you need to research carefully before making a decision here, because there is some new creative ideas needed for success, but you need to commit all of your energy to the new projects. Okay, all of your energy here, and don't split it. Don't try to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, because that ain't gonna work. Okay, for some of you still, the Two of Wands, it's all about balance. Okay, it will be important for you to keep your balance in every way that you can, even to the mundane, boring things like eating right, getting enough rest. These things will be helpful. So during this time, the Two of Wands also indicates partnership. One other person. This can be business or personal or both. Okay, but it's telling us to stay mindful of the give and take required for all the successful relationships. Okay, just know that you're about to get substantially better. Keep your eyes on the prize that you're looking for, metaphorically, and remain or get positive here, because you've got the moon card here and some secrets going to be coming out. Okay, this is going to be coming in quickly. Okay, there's some things you didn't know, and it could be regarding a third party situation. Somebody's involved in this. There's a third party situation going on here, fire signs. Okay, some of you though, you could be lack of exercise or overindulgence in food and drink resulting in weight gain. Some of you it's arguments, misunderstandings, some confused feelings here. Some of you, your friends are going to turn their back on you. Okay, there could even be a loss of social status for some of you. Some of you are going to be feeling lonely and isolated. Okay, but you need to take care of yourself and think positive. Okay, because there's been a lot of conflict to see in here. Okay, someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take something from you here, fire signs. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information or your financial account, I'm hearing. And some of you need to watch out for deceitful, dishonest people. Do not overestimate your opponent, right? They are powerful, so beware. You may not see it coming until it's too late, alright? Like I said, some secret, something you didn't know is going to come to the light here, okay? Seems like somebody's past is catching up with them. Okay, somebody's going to need to complete a cycle, but they're going to have a financial new opportunity. Okay, but you've got here the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Moon card here, and that's reverse. Okay, for some of you could be dealing with a water sign, could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay, but the moon showing here is in reverse. Okay, some of you, like I said, you need to learn from somebody's experience here. Someone's trying to teach you something, but you need to say take the good, leave the bad and all that. You know what I mean? Take what you need and leave the rest. Okay, it seems like for some of you right now, what you're focusing on, or what you can't see, is that things may seem kind of confusing to you now, or to those close to you. Because it seems that it's important to sit with uncertainty. Don't try to force things or people to do things before they're ready. Okay? Could be a Pisces for some of you. Some of you rushing in trying to make a decision, or to a Pisces. Okay? You are definitely in a more psychic and intuitive phase right now, fire sign, than usual. So it will be important for you to trust your instincts and your impressions, okay? Even if you don't know where they're coming from, getting downloads you don't understand, just trust it, okay? However, when you draw the moon reverse, the impression you are kind of getting may be less than clear and easily misinterpreted here, I'm hearing. Okay, even so, don't ignore the messages you're getting, right? Try to suss out their meaning, especially if you've got dreams and you're dreaming and you don't understand the dream, what dreaming has a meaning. Okay, Google it. Okay, but if you're waiting on an answer from someone, it may be, unfortunately, take quite a bit longer than you would like it to. So just try to be patient here. Okay, if it's regarding your work, things unfortunately may not seem clear in the slightest with your work. Most damaging of all is when you think you are clear on something and you're actually not. It will be important though that you ask questions, okay, particularly of your superiors, and practice active listening to make sure that you and your co-workers understand each other perfectly. Okay, some of you don't. Stay as patient and calm as you can. Okay, particularly if you're feeling attacked. Okay, because this person is very verbal. Okay, it's like having to restrain yourself here. Okay, bite your tongue, I'm hearing, right? Give your co-workers and supervisors the benefit of the doubt, I'm hearing. Okay, because reality may not be anywhere close to or as bad as you think. Okay, so don't push for major changes on your work front, I'm hearing. Okay, the time may not be right unless you're looking for a new position, I'm hearing. Okay, so if you're looking for a new position, yeah, but if you're not, okay, might not be the right timing. Okay, but for some of you, which concerns your relationship, it can point to a highly emotional or uncomfortable time in your love relationship right now, because things can quickly become heated or negative. Okay, some of you may need to take a break from each other or for the relationship, for some of you, if you need to. Okay, but don't make assumptions and fight fairly, I'm hearing. Okay, if you're going to fight, don't ignore your intuition. Okay, however, to do so would make you even more irritable, upset, and perhaps anxious, because the downloads you'll be getting, you know it's all true, and the person could be standing in front of your face and lying, and that's going to make you more angry. I'm like, oh wow, okay. And pick your battles and be sure to treat your lover like a friend. Remember, choose love. Walk in love, okay? Be a lover, not a fighter. And aim fire sides, okay? Pick your battles and be sure to treat your lover like a friend. And don't be in a hurry to end or begin a relationship, I'm hearing. Because this is probably not the best time for either course of action, I'm hearing here. Yeah, secrets are going to come out. Yeah, there is some kind of deception. Yeah, somebody is a bit of a narcissist and very cutting with the words. Yes, there could be a third party involved. Okay, doesn't have to be in relationships causing a lot of conflict. Okay, some of you may have to complete a cycle with a third party. Okay, all right, let's tell them about this 10 of Cups here, because for some of you you're entering a period, because this is the outcome, you're entering a period of peace and contentment here. You're gonna have supportive family, great friends, even a special love relationship. The show talks about commitments made and kept, joy and happiness, forgiveness, reconciliation for some of you. It seems like you have all the material possessions you need to purchase a new home for some of you. But it's because some of you are going to be detaching from a Capricorn, or you're detaching from a toxic codependent relationship. Because you're going to get some success and recognition. Okay? Your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled here. They're going to be hard work. There's going to be careful planning, results in glorious success here. You're going to get fame, public recognition and honor. And you will have victory over your opposition here. Okay? You will triumph and have success and a positive effect on your self-esteem then. You'll be bursting with pride here, fire sign. But you need to avoid arrogance. Okay? And you will get financial rewards for your hard work. But in a home, or your home or marriage, some of you need to detach from a toxic codependent relationship here. Okay, or a family member. Could even be a Capricorn for some of you. Okay, somebody's got an inability to make a decision here. They seem to be looking for an easy score or get rich quick scheme. It shows a weak character, and they seem to lack of determination here. This person has a tendency to be very aggressive, violent and angry. They're very manipulative, controlling, they're cruel. They're a bit of a sadistic personality. They're self-understanding, all about themselves. Basically, yeah, personal improvement is possible with effort, but they seem to be going through some money troubles. Okay, somebody in your family could be going through some money problems, but it seems like they take their anger out on you, or you take it out on your family. Okay, somebody could even be some form of addiction here, or codependence here, drugs, alcohol, that they need to detach from, because this is going to end the relationship or marriage for some of you. Could be a divorce, separation, end of a love affair, because a lot of jealousy, there's been misunderstanding. It seems like for some of you the love just died. Okay, Some of you could have found that your lover was unfaithful, okay, and that other is unable to forgive and forget. There seem to be arguments, seem to jeopardize a relationship here, okay, because the person with whom you are currently in a relationship is not your soulmate. They're your karmic. They're coming into your life to teach you a lesson, okay. Some of you, there is somebody else. Some of you are going through a lot of competing here, been competing for a long time with someone else. Someone will try to cheat you here, fire signs, even use illegal means to take something from you, okay? I'm hearing, do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts here, I'm hearing. And watch out for deceitful, dishonest people. Do not underestimate your opponent. They are powerful, so beware, because you may not see it coming until it's too late, okay? So keep your bank account details very safe, I'm hearing. Okay, don't let anybody know your PIN number or anything. Okay, but some of you could be living with somebody that you need to detach from, or somebody here who's going through some form of addiction, codependency. Some of you, it's yourself that's got some form of addiction. Your friendships are going to be ending, you know what I mean? People that, yeah, because of the addiction I'm hearing, codependence, whatever it crutch you, holding you up, friendships are going to end, secrets are going to come out, okay? Third party involved. Somebody could even miscarried, I'm hearing, okay? My condolence for those, okay? This was somebody who was having problems as it was with fertility of having a child, okay? But the news is going to come in quickly. Some secret's going to be coming out, okay? And for some of you, it was a secret regarding somebody could have even, I'm heard, had an abortion instead, okay? That's for somebody, okay? And friendships or relationship could have ended because of this. Somebody's trying to detach from a friendship or relationship or a family member or somebody to live with, okay? Because of their codependency, okay? And it's causing a lot of arguments. Like I said, this person was hard to live with as it was, you know what I mean? They're very cutting with the words. So somebody's married to somebody who's like that, it wasn't easy, and to remain loving them. So choose love still, okay? Yeah, if it's a marriage, yeah, it has its good times and its bad times. Nothing's ever perfect, okay? Like you say, for better or for worse, richer or poorer. So if somebody's even going through difficult financially now, this is the time to go and see how many people still stick around. What other message here for fire signs do they need to know? Okay, love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. For somebody. Okay. And like it's repeating the message, do some research, okay? You need more information about the situation. You need to look into it further before proceeding. There's something more you need to know. Like I said, with the moon card reversed, whatever secrets and the dark's going to come to the light, and it's going to come in quickly, okay? You're going to have to then make a decision or choice to end the relationship or continue with the relationship, okay? Sometimes people forgive somebody, but forgiving them is still a gift to them. Walking away is the gift to themselves, okay? So I'm just going to read to you now, love life. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. You've drawn this card because your love life is somehow involved in question that you asked, and the fairies can help you understand this connection if it's not immediately apparent to you. This card signifies that change for the better is in the works for your love life. The additional meaning for this card: love your life as a way to bring healing energy to this situation. A new love proves to be an important person in your life. You're ready to meet your soulmate. A breakup is imminent or has just occurred. You'd like to get married, and some of you communicate with your partner about a topic that's bothering you right now. And some of you need to ask the fairies to help you connect with your soulmate. Okay? But so like I said, imminent, some of you's relationship is imminent because you're detoxing from a toxic codependent relationship. Okay? And some of you's no longer waiting because there could have been a third party involved. Right? Let's just say, clarify that word. Let's see what cards. Let's see here. I'm just going to clarify this Page of Cups because somebody here, the news is coming in slowly, who's focused very much on their thing. You could be a fish in this cup, okay? And the news could take a while before it comes through, but with this deception here, okay, what's in the dark coming to the light, you've got the Nine of Wands and that's reversed, okay? This shows somebody who's exhausted. They could even be wearing a mask, not being themselves, okay? It shows this person showing some form of fatigue, the struggle, the very defensive, paranoid, okay? For some of you, you could be experiencing hit after hit, and you just don't know how much more you can take. Because the Nine of Wands is telling you to draw from your internal reserves of courage here and resilience and get it done, okay? Because you must keep going. Even though it seems like all is lost, you need to have faith, okay? Because you may be feeling defensive or paranoid, but this may be just the fear from within rather than a true external threat. Okay? You're going through a lot right now. Okay? Some of you are giving up and wanting to put this burden down. Right? Some of you are no longer fighting for something or fighting for a relationship anymore. Alright? Or fighting for love. In the past here, with the wish card here, got the Nine of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? This person idealistic, they're romantic, they're emotional, they're imaginative and even sensitive. Okay? You're feeling in touch with your emotions. Okay? Right now you have no qualms with listening to your heart over your head. But some of you need to be sure that you're keeping them in check here, as everything needs balance here. A person or message may be arriving soon, and that the night often brings gifts of their suit. So somebody is wanting to rush in to go and say, do some romantic gesture here in the past, okay? But at the current position here, some of you are giving up, and somebody's no longer waiting, okay, because there's been a third party involved here, ahead of you. You got the Magician. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aries, okay, or this could be you, Aries. But you seem very determined, very resourceful. There seems to be some potential here for transformation, okay. Because the Magician is pointing to talents, capabilities, and resources at your disposal. It seems like the mind and the world are only to be reflection of one another here. You need to remember that you're a powerful and outer world will follow here, okay? So deal with this, like I said, love first, love yourself, and then others will follow. Starts with you, fire signs. But for some of you, there could be some form of illusion or deception or lack of energy. Some of you, there's some form of confusion or somebody's having some ill intent here, okay? It seems like you need to make some changes. Someone may not have your best interests at heart, or perhaps you're subconsciously is secretly self-sabotaging here your life. So some of you don't make any sudden reckless decision for some of you, because some of you ain't waiting, and it's like maybe you need to wait, maybe it's letting you know it's not the right time. So whatever you're thinking of doing, I'm hearing, don't do it, fire signs, because secrets are going to be coming out here, and the news is going to come in quick, and then you're going to be at a crossroad where you're going to have to make a decision, okay? Because there's something you've been hidden from you didn't know. Tell me about this. Death card. Somebody could be walking bottom of the deck, you got the Ace of Cups, and that's reversed. There's emotional loss, there's emptiness, there's blocked creativity here. It seems that you've been hurting due to some emotional instability or pain or loss for a long while. You may also be experiencing some sort of creative blockage here. Who has control of your cup? Okay? And who is allowed to overturn it? Because nobody can't do nothing to you unless you first and foremost allow it here, fire signs. Okay? Think about what you can do to get a firm grip and get right side up again, because for some of you you're blocking your emotions, because somebody here could be going through a transformation. Okay, when some secret comes out, or some secrets coming out regarding somebody here starting a new beginning, or they've changed. Okay, the change is coming. Perhaps you need to let go of an unhealthy relationship, because it seems like one major phase in your life is ending, but that opens the door for new beginnings, dear fire sign. You need to let go of uncertainty here and allow yourself to start anew. Okay, some of you need to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay, and some of you is no longer waiting to manifest this into your life. You are detaching yourself from toxic, codependent people, marriages, friends, long-term commitments. For some of you, you're starting to love yourself. Okay, so let's see. Are you coming from a relationship that was unrequited love? Didn't feel the same way about the person. Tell me about this Two of Cups here, reverse here for fire signs. Oh, got two cards here. Got the Three of Swords and the Hangman reverse. Some of you definitely could have been dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, that's somebody who's detaching themselves. There could have been some grief, or somebody could have lost a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, it talks about grief, suffering, heartbreak, sorrow, emotional pain. Okay, it's never easy to hear in a moment, but grief and heartbreak can be defining the character building, because this suffering you experience is meant to make you stronger. Rather than focusing on the past, you need to focus on what's ahead here. Some of you need to dust yourself off and keep going here. Alright, because for some of you it seems like your ego or your inability to change or fear of sacrificing, or you're just stalling here. Okay, especially with the Hangman here reversed like this, right? For some of you may feel like you're spinning your wheels or getting nowhere. Perhaps you're unable to think of a resolution to an issue, or you're creatively blocked. But things aren't going your way and nothing is quite going as it should. Okay, just isn't for you right now. For some of you, may want a second chance. Okay, but the cycle has been completed. There is no second chance for some of you. Okay, some things ended. You need to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Right, let's see what other message here for fire signs. This is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, something definitely has come to an end. It's all about your sacred union. Okay, which I'm going to read to you now. And some of you need healing, because you've got temple healing. Right, once this ending and you finally accept it's over, some of you are going to need to take some time out and heal, because you don't want to build a new house, a new relationship with old bricks. Okay, so you need to heal. Let's see what message is coming out here for Horus Baraku. The Temple of Dendra is a shrine to the goddess Hathor, and her consort Horus is Edu Temple, where within the temple is a solar Baku, or boat. Each year there was immense festivals with pilgrims to and from both temples on the River Nile. The solar Baku holding a statue of Horus as he travelled to meet his wife Hathor at Dendera. So they could have a sacred marriage. See, my solar backer that carries me to my wife Hathor, so we may have many spirituals and sacred marriages. This was a union made in heaven, and we wish to have this union of body and spirit also. So I am preparing the way. In ancient days, the priestess worked constantly with energy, prayers and spells to bring balance first to the temple and then balance and harmony to all Egypt. We are asking you to do more spiritual work to restore balance in your love life. I'm hearing here, fire signs. Do more spiritual work. Now the card meaning, abundance. Spiritual energy practices will restore harmony in your life. And love, seek coaching for difficulties here and study yoga or tantra together as you bring the sacred into your relationship. Your divine star soulmate is here, okay? Now for some of you, it's regarding your work and career. Some of you need to consider work as a spiritual healer or couples coach. And some of you, when it concerns travel, take a cruise along the River Nile or any long river and it will flow well. Regarding your health, problems could be with your reproductive organs or possibly, because it's the Queen here, right? They are best overcome by having treatment with natural health practitioner, I'm hearing. Okay, some of you may be visiting a doctor, right? For some of you, though, in the family, it shows separations and disagreements among the family and best resolved spiritually. Okay? Because it seems to be a lot of conflict in the family. Someone's detaching. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you could have a lot of friends with a Capricorn. Okay? But somebody is hurt here. Okay? And somebody here is up in their ego and something they need to go and sacrifice and they're not willing to do so. Or unwilling to change, I'm hearing. So some of you could have ended a relationship because somebody was refusing to change. Okay? But it's also showing some difficulty with people around you here. But it's best solved with humor. Okay? So don't get yourself caught up in any form of drama, I'm hearing. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.